Good afternoon everybody on this lovely Sunday afternoon. It's the 2nd of March. I'm Eleanor from the Love of Stitches and this is Flosstube number 33. So thank you so much for joining me again. Well, thank you for the lovely response on my last Flosstube that I did 2 weeks ago. I've got quite the tale to tell you. So I'm going to get this out of the way because I thought it was quite funny. So Caroline sat Bonnie down to watch my Flosstube, as she does, to see what her reaction would be. And she's in her baby bouncer, all hooked up to a vent and everything that she needs. And so she puts Flosstube on the telly, but instead of hearing Grandma, the sound that was coming out was in the night garden. Well, she took a video of her and she's like there. She glances over at her mum to say, what on earth is going on? Grandma's on the telly, but that's not Grandma's voice. So yeah, it was quite funny. So there was obviously something wrong with the TV at that point, because I'm definitely not talking in the night garden. Yeah, I don't think they do a Yorkshire accent on there. But hey ho, it's quite funny watching that video. So, hi Bonnie, it's Grandma again. So, lots to show you. Give you an update on all my whips. I do have a new start and I do have a reason for that new start, and I'll explain when I get to that new start. I do have a little bit of happy mail, and what else? I've got some charts to go through with you, which I will do that nearer the end. So let's get this show on the road, shall we? Yes, it's Nutty Eleanor back again. So here we go. So my travel stitch, as we know, is Plum Street Samplers, Sweetheart Hill. And I took this to the Red Lion last time we met up. And then, was it last week? Yeah, it was last week. I met up with a couple of stitch friends, so my bestie Sandy and another friend of ours, Susie, and we just had a couple of hours stitching together, so I managed to work a bit more on it then. So here we go. As you can see, it's coming along nicely. We're down to this third. Sorry about the glare, it's not very brilliant, is it? So we're down to the third level, which is good. And we should start seeing some of the hill coming in here. But I want to get this section of the house done first. So, yeah. I'm using all the called for thread, which is good. And I won't get them out, but I have got all the others out. And I've kept it on my Q-snap because it's well and truly secure in there. But this is the only one that's on a Q-snap today. Everything else I've got out, laid up and ready to go. But yeah. So it should be looking good when it's done. I need to fill in the windows. The roof is done, but I need to move up a bit as well. But this is a really good size Q-snap to travel with, really. So there we go, Sweetheart Hill. So I've only got 2 sets of windows and a door to go. So I'm on that floor there. And we've got that. So yeah, quite pleased with that. So I'll stick that over there. I've taken everything out of the zippers, as in their bags, and then I can just transfer them over. So for some reason I'm quite prepared today. Although trying to get the husband out of the living room so I can film has been a nightmare in itself. because he's been glued to the telly and watching football. Yep, football. So, and my American friends, soccer. Anyway, right, next up we've got Anton Uffendel, and I've done quite a bit on her as well. I'm liking this 500 stitches and then switching. So there we go. And we're using the call for DMC. And there's plenty of them. And here we are. So I managed to finish the border underneath there, so it's got all its little doodads on it, its berries and everything else. And then I started on that there, and that's got a big plant pot underneath it. So yeah, I'm really pleased with how she's coming along. So yeah, and if I've not said before, most of my stitching's 40 count. So I'm really pleased with that. It's looking good. So that's the first of 2 stitches that I'm working on for Hands Across the Seas. And I've got plenty in stash as well, and you're going to see some of them at the end. So next up we have Anne Campion. Again, we're doing this on 40 count with the called for 103. So I managed to finish another row. There we go. So all that, them 2 rows there are 1 over 1. So I've nearly finished that bottom row of 1 over 1. And this is on Zweigart Vintage Country Mocha, which I do like this one, it's really nice. So what have we got? We've got, so I've got that, and this little triangle thing at the bottom to do. Then we're all done. Although I do have a couple of the squirrely bits there to finish as well. If you look, it's not quite to the end. Yeah, I'm really pleased with that. So that's another one done. Hey, look at this, nearly 10 minutes in and I've nearly finished all my whips. What's this? I'm gonna have to make this go, but there we go. Right then, yeah, I have lost it, but we all know that. So next up we've got Mirabilia, and it's red. She's quite a big girl. So, and I've managed to get, I've got bits of, look at this, bits of thread everywhere. I really need to find, well, I need to sort my kitchen out, get my kitchen table back up. If you know, you know. And get my overlocker out and get some of these edges serged because they're doing my treeing. So look, it's just, there we go. With red, I have started her face. So that's some of her face. Well, actually, I think it's majority of her face is done. We're down to her neck and shoulders. So there we go. She's a big one. Oh. She's going to be stunning when she's done, as are all my stitches. And I won't work on them if I didn't like them. So, yeah. And I'm using all the called for DMC. There is a couple of Karen water lilies in there. And we have thousands of beads to go in that one. And that'll take a while just for the beading. So, oh, we've got a nice little pile going on here. What else have we got? Right, this is, oh, God bless Anita. She messaged me after watching my Flosstube last week. Not last week, the week before, but you know what I mean. Saying, oh, you've got so many whips. Do you want me to take Anne in this back off you and I'll finish her? I said, no, I will finish her. I will definitely finish her. And we're using DMC threads. There we go. And this is the original. Which is good. And I've got to the bottom of the sampler because I thought I'd try and get to the bottom, at least then it gives me a good idea of how much more I've got to go. So I'm really pleased with how I've done. So we've got to the bottom, see, and I've started the grass at the bottom. It is a double border at the bottom, but yeah. So if you think about it, there's not that much to do really, apart from the big house in the middle that's all 1/1, which I will need to concentrate on. But at least we've started that grass bit at the bottom. We've started the motifs as well. Look at that little dog. Can you see it? Little dog there. So, whoops. I've got stuff falling on me now. But yeah, I'm really pleased with that. So this is unavailable at the moment as it is a model stitch. And you will be able to get it soon from Northumberland Sampler House. And you saw it here first. So, let's move these out of my way. They're what I'm going to show you in a sec. So, if you've been following my channel for a while, you know I do have a cat. I would show her, but she's fast asleep on the chair over there, and I really don't want to disturb her, and you'll find out why in a second. But she's not been very well this last few weeks. She keeps being sick and throwing up hairballs. We've tried all sorts, trying to change her diet and find out what's going on. Anyway, she'd been to the vets. The vets could feel something in her stomach, so they suggested a scan. And she's also losing weight. So we had the scan on Thursday, and it looks like she's got terminal cancer. This is why I don't want to disturb her. She's going to be living her best life ever. She's been spoilt rotten by my husband. I know it's sad, but yeah, so it's in her lymph nodes, and I think because the lining of her stomach is so thick, that she's got it in her stomach as well, and they've suggested a biopsy, but the biopsy will just confirm what they think. So she's on steroids at the moment, and she'll be on another medication when it comes in to be picked up. She should start that tomorrow. And yeah, so she's got a few months, and we're just going to make the most of it. So, because I was feeling a bit pants, to say the least, because she's 12. She's a little sweetheart, and she, you know, I know sometimes she does get in the way of my stitching, and most nights she does sleep on top of me. We've never had a cat that sleeps in our bedroom, never, apart from her. And we've had a few cats. So yeah, so I thought I'd have a new start, just to cheer me up, something new to get my mind into. So we went for, yes, it's with Thy Needle and Threads, Winter Rose Manor. As you saw last time, I was kitting it up and we were undecided on the fabric. So I have chosen the fabric, and it's just a Zweigart natural flax. So we've got the top border done on that, which is good. So I don't think it's going to take that long to do. It's just short of 1,000 stitches in that. So, and then this border, if you look on the photograph, comes all the way down, and then that's where that one ends, and then you've got a third border going round as well. So there we go. So that will carry on down, and then we've got this other border here. Well, I'm liking the way it's looking, just by doing a bit of the border. Looks really nice on this fabric. So yeah, so I started that just to keep me going, stay. Anyway, so that was part of my sort of like my buys, stitchy mail, was that fabric, and because when I ordered it I didn't know what to choose. I also ordered some vintage yeah, it's Zweigart vintage mocha in 40 count as well. So not that I need any more fabric because I've got tons upstairs. But yeah, so I'm liking that. So that was my happy meal, and that's all I've had over the last 2 weeks. And now we're going to have to watch the pennies even more, because the medication that Bonnie's going to be on, Millie's going to be on, is quite expensive. So, and we don't have a national health service for pets, unfortunately. And all I can say is the National Health Service are fantastic, because of Bonnie's complex needs and what she's going to need in the future and things like that. We wouldn't have been able to do it if we were in a country where you have to pay for your medical treatment. So there we go. So I'm just trying to think if I already had these before I filmed last time, but I thought I'd sort through my charts and box them up into sort of like designers, and I have quite a lot of small charts. Just take these out of here for now, and I got myself some clear boxes. So you've got the box, you put the lid on. I thought, oh great, I can fit my charts in there. Came in a pack of 5. I did get the A5 and the A4 size, but it looks like I'm going to have to use A4 for all of them. But just as an example with this one, so we've got a la-di-da chart there. Because they all come in bags and I don't want to take them out of the bag, there we go. So they're going to have to go in the A5s. So because I have this lovely stash out, trying to sort them out, well, I didn't get right far. I thought I might as well go through them with you, see what's I've got. This is only a small fraction, and I mean a small fraction of the charts I've got. This is just a small pile that I picked up to try and put into the respective boxes that I've bought. So the first lot I've got a la-di-da, and you've already seen one. So I do like la-di-da. I've only ever done one. It's upstairs. It's a rabbit with a alphabet. It's in my finishes, not fully finished. What's new? But this one is a 2 rabbit sampler. La-di-da. Cute. Then stick you there. We've got Elizabeth Charnley. I like this one, Sophia Church. Briar Rabbit. Now, I've seen this on Instagram, and the picture doesn't do it justice. As you can see, it's really dark. So yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that for Easter. But there we go. We've got Humble and Kind. Eliza Mitchell, 1824. We've got Peace House, and it says peace to all who enters. Because of the rabbit, I keep thinking Easter, but it ain't Easter really, is it? Then I actually bought this at a retreat. Somebody was selling some stash, and it's Happy Life. Can't see it for the labels. A Happy Life sampler. So I'll just cover that up. There we go. Isn't that cute? And then we've got Harvest House. I'm sure I've got some more upstairs. But like I said, this is only a small fraction of what I've got. These, I remember I bought these last year, and they come with the little buttons. So I'm just going to pop the buttons to the back, then you can see the charts. Oh, can I just say, Carol, your Blackbird parade, I loved it. Absolutely loved it. Yeah, And when I've thought about it, I do have about 3 or 4 blackbirds that I've finished. So, but yeah, I really loved it. So thank you for showing those. And who else have I watched this week? So I've watched Saltbox Stitcher Carol, Narissa from New Zealand. So Narissa's Stitching Lifestyle. Who else have I watched? Who was I watching this morning? Lisa Kindred Stitcher. And I have watched some other ones as well. Oh, Camping Stitcher. Chris. Thank you for reaching out, Chris. Yeah, so it's nice to be back. So Little House Needleworks, we have Hope. I love these because I really like the theme. And then we've got the button for the back of that one as well. So where's the button go? Oh, the button goes there, look, on that one. And then, I'm trying to put it in the box even though I'm losing it. So that one's Hope, and this one is Love. And I do believe there are quite a few other ones as well, but which I do need to get. And the button goes in the middle there, look. But they're going to have to wait due to Millie not being very well. We also need to decorate in here, but we've decided we'll wait till it's time. But there we go. Right, Hands Across the Sea samplers. These are just the small ones. I've got a pile of big ones. So I love the colours on this one. Memories of the Past. And then we've got Emma and Martin Noah Hubbard. Lovely little smalls. Edna Verena Nicole. I've actually done this one. Then I have a notebook for Mrs. Campbell that I got at the Yorkshire retreat when Nicola visited our retreat. Then we've got Harriet Goddard. Marie Louise Pirret. Florence Mary Dickinson. I do believe this was an exclusive from, yeah, a limited edition sampler exclusively for Hobby House Needleworks. And I've got that fabric as well. I can't remember who it was. Somebody kindly gifted the fabric to me. But I haven't got round to doing it yet. Then we've got Rose Ada Featherston. Again, that was an exclusive for Hobby House Needleworks. And then I've got Mrs. Campbell, which I really want to stitch this one, especially with it being Scottish, from Auburn. So yeah, she's on my wish list to do eventually. I've got enough stash to keep me going for about 3 lifetimes. So that was all in one box that I got. I'm sorry if I'm boring you, but you know what? If you're enjoying it, you're enjoying it. So, I know I have more of these because I've got the full collection. They'll be upstairs somewhere. But we've got Cottage Garden, the Snowman Collector series. So we've got the Postman. Oops. And I've got the Shepherd. And the Pilgrim. So the other 9 must be upstairs somewhere. Oh, but I definitely do have them all. And I started collecting some of the houses as well, the Fabulous House series. I don't have all these, but I do have a couple more upstairs. But this one's Santa's house. Sorry if you can hear that noise, it's next doors. I've got another empty box. So, next up, we have some Plum Street. Oh, there is some more still in bottom. I do like Plum Street. I think Paulette Stewart's charts are lovely. So, yeah, I've got a few. And then, you know what, I might let you go. But here we go. Oh dear me, what am I like? Right, so Plum Street. Got them all nice. I'm going to just pop them in there when I've done. So, this joyous season. I think somebody's door needs WD-40, so I do apologise. We've got a Mount Vernon Christmas. I mean, why haven't I done some of these? I mean, fair enough, it does have an American flag on top, but I can change that. I'll just take it out altogether and put a few more snowflakes in. I like this as well, but I like it for the sheep. And it's a flag flock. Sorry about the glare. There we go, that's better. Falling. Beautiful little cushion. Would it be a cushion? Let me just have a look at the size. 90 by 101. Yeah, can do it as a little cushion. Very autumnal. Or fall, if you're in America. Then, I think this is cute. So it's the Ugly Sweater. Okay, your teeth in, Eleanor. So Ugly Sweater Weather. Cute. I love these triple stack ones, and I've got a couple of them. And I have done one. I did the cow one. So we've got Rack Stack. And then we've got Cardinal King. Beautiful Christmas one. 54 by 90. Why haven't I done it? And even if I don't have the over dies, I've definitely got the DMC, because I've got a full set of DMC. We've got Polar Pack. I love this one. Snort Stack. Sheep Heap. And we've got another sampler one. Grace Doth Abound. Oh, another one that I bought on the secondary market, and it's Crowned Bird Sampler. I really want to do this one. I should really do it because it is just about spring, but it's Hello Spring. Then we've got Count Twice. It's dead cute, is that? So count twice, stitch once. We are getting to the bottom of this pile. There's only 3 left. So we've got Hare's Hunt. Again, be a nice Easter stitch. 145 by 87. See, it's not that big. Yeah, especially when you do big ones like I do. I do like that because it's got the Easter eggs on there. Then we've got Goodness and Plenty. And there is actually a finish in the back of this because I did this one as a red sampler. And it's actually in the back. Yeah. There we are. I mean, I did it years ago. So why haven't I made it up? That is a question. So it can go back in the back of there. Sorry about this. But yeah, yes, nice. And last but not least for this time, just don't forget I have hundreds more, is Home for Christmas. You see, it's only 106 by 115. Sorry, 113, even smaller. So nice on a basket on my unit over there. So, well, I hope you've enjoyed all them. I've enjoyed showing you them. Although it's made me think, oh my God, will I ever get these stitched? Of course I will. Of course I will, eventually. But never mind. So, if you've got to the end of my video, thank you for watching. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. If you've got a YouTube channel, do us a favour, share my channel with your followers, because I really want to get over that 2,000 subscriber mark, and I do believe I'm on 1,872 at the moment. So that is at the time of this, but it'd be nice if I could get a few more followers. So and I enjoy doing it, that's the main thing. Keeps me out of mischief, doesn't it? So thank you again for watching. Take care, and fingers crossed I will see you in a couple of weeks' time. Okay, love you all. Bye.